So I want to talk about this piece because I certainly don't want there to be a concept of just trying to do this brute force. Organizations certainly, many of them want to save on money. They want to save on time. And so they want to get things to market really, really quickly. Being able to also get kind of the best model is a really good thing, best in the context of whatever you're trying. So maybe the opportunity would be to kind of try everything. That's pretty expensive to do. I wouldn't advise doing that. There are smart ways to handle that. For example, there's kind of a propensity for a lot of people to think that they need GPU because they've read about GPU. And a lot of the data problems that most organizations have really don't require a GPU. So you certainly could do CPU. Unless you're dealing with image type data, and even there's some ways around that. But in general, being able to smartly understand, what a logistic regression might take as data, what a random forest might take as a reasonable data set, what transformations have to occur or could occur to maybe increase certain aspects of performance is a good thing to consider. What we do, which is, I think, pretty different, is we don't waste anything in our process. So I'll give you an example. A long time ago, it used to be we just built a model and we were very excited about the performance of the model, and then we would worry about maintaining or monitoring the model. And every time we reran the process, it was a great experience. But we really were reinventing the wheel all the time. And over the years, what we really understood is that there's really no throwaway work. So when we bring in a data set, we learn from the data set, what can we take to the next training situation, whether it's with this particular data or another data set, and be able to leverage that. So for us, that allows us, when we start getting into kind of tuning and what kind of transformations occur with a model, kind of that deeper technical part, it allows us to have a warm start instead of a cold start. Which basically means we get to an incredible outcome much faster and much cheaper than our competitors would. Switchpoint has at its core is a very small team, and we have no more than 4 members on our team, all partners. But being able to leverage technology in this way allows us to go really fast, really far, and touch a lot of different industries, all within a single year. These problems are incredibly diverse, but being able to learn from each one of them in a way that when new data comes in, it automatically profiles the data and says, okay, this should be your starting block versus kind of where you would normally start if you were just starting out of the box, default. So that is a concept that I think most organizations don't do, but definitely would benefit from, definitely extends the value of the dollar that they're spending.